these bounties and getting tokens.
We get to tell them.
Let's do it. Hey 2K fans, I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We're from 2K TV, and today we just want to take a brief moment to tell you how excited we are about NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
Once again, 2K has managed to further blur the line between game and reality with the most authentic and engaging experience to date.
Building your legacy begins with building your My Player.
You're totally right, and that's why the first thing you'll do this year is set your potential using the brand new My Player Builder.
I have literally spent hours experimenting on all kinds of different builds.
The builder basically lets you create your own archetype from scratch.
Absolutely. We've given you the tools to build your My Player however you want. I even got to choose my own takeover.
Well, there's so much more worth mentioning, but you really have to see it to believe it.
So, from all of us at 2K Sports and 2K TV, we hope you enjoy NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
Uptown, baby. I was down, but they see I'm up now, baby. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, baby. Never told, even through the ups and downs, baby. And if I baby, only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Demon low, mommy like salsa, we could dip. I'm just trying to see you dance salsa. Whoa. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa.
Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Tell my wife she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bow. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Tryna stop, but the way don't stop.
El volante, y al lado está el cantante. Tengo 4 rutas, como Carmelo en Utah. Lutini, Dolce y Versace, millonario los Illuminati. Pa' que no me bote, yo tengo 10, tenemos 13 R y mis soldados pa' todo.
Tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Tell my wife she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bow. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Really around just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Whoa.
We came to win, we lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win, yeah. I had to stop being basic. Part of my dreams had to chase me. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxing me out, I never fit in. Never will fold, never could bend. Just wanna win.
had to save up, now they can't say much, changing the game up. Back on my grind like I never left. Gotta take this to a level up. Gotta stay focused, can't mess it up. Gotta move smart, cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash. There's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad.
I'm not sleeping in, not sleeping in, not sleeping in.
Just wanna win.
I just can't decide what I am. This wanna take me.
Just wanna win.
Decide to fight what I am. This wanna take me.
We came to fight, we came to win. We came to fight, we came to win. We came to fight, we came to win. We lost before, but never again. We came to fight, we came to win.
Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm KRS and I'm on the mic and premieres on the breaks. Going out to the hardcore hip-hop. Going out to the hardcore hip-hop. Of course we don't flip-flop. If you don't know me by now, I doubt you'll ever know me. I never won a Grammy, I won't win a pony. But I'm not the only MC keeping it real. When I grab the mic, girls go ill. Check the time as I rhyme, it's 1995 whenever I arrive. The party gets liver, flow with the master rhymer. As I leave behind a video rapper, you know the chart climber. On to another matter, punch up the data, blast master. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody. Call up KRS and guaranteed to rip a party. Flat top braids, ball heads, or Nazi dread. There once was a story about a man named Jed, but now Jed is all his kids instead wanna kick bombs up the top of their head. Word, we'll go around, come around, I figure. Now we got the tables turn as the remember you must learn about the styles I flip and how wild I get. I go on like a space age rocket ship. You could be a but make sure live you is a dope rhyme say. MCs act like they don't know. 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 This is what you waited all year for. The hardcore, that's what KRS is here for. Big up Grand Wizard Theodore getting ill. If you see, then you saw. I'm in your grill with mad skill. MCs can only battle with rhymes that got punchlines. Let's battle and see who headlines. Instead of flow for flow, let's go show for show. Toe for toe, yo, you better act like you know. Too many MCs take that word MC lightly. They can't move a crowd, not even slightly. It might be the fact that they express whackness. Let me show you who's. I flip a script a little bit, you too sick to get with it and make you pick your style is counterfeit. Now tone it down a bit. My title, you will never get, I'm too intelligent. I send your family my sentiments. My style is toxic. When I rock it, shock it, hip hop it, unlock your head, I knock it. It's split quick from the lyric. Direct hit, perfect fit, you can't get with it. MCs act like they don't know. MCs act like they don't know. MCs act like they don't know. 96, lyrical style is what I give 'em. MCs act like they don't know.
Thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. We gon' get it till it's hard to show. Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Run it down. Yeah, what's your life like? I've been on my lonely trying to write life. There ain't no more days up in this life like. She said don't be stressing in the limelight. But get your mind right. Ayy, prayers up for the most part. Ain't no chillin' on the sofa. Head gone, head so far. In the clouds any minute now. I should get it now, already told ya. I've been tired of the useless. I've been tired of the using. I ain't even talking loosely. Lord, don't move me. Thinking it's a movie. I just wanna make a move, see. Cause it gets like that when your chips ain't stacked and your money ain't right. And you wanna with a man there, but you're just wasting time. And I don't wanna waste no time. I just wanna get my money. And I just wanna live my life. Ain't nobody wanna ride. Ain't nobody on my side. Ain't no time. Ain't nobody on time. Thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of shit that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. Yeah, we gon' get it till it's hard to show. Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Run it down. Take it a day at a time. Praying we all gonna shine. I seen the darkest of days. I need a spark and a change. You gon' be stuck in my waist. They pointing fingers to blame. Really it's all in the same thing. And I never wanna be famous. Something about it we great. Something about what I made. I only feel when I'm down. I've been around and back in the lab. I feel like I'm running around. I need to be with a fam. I need to speak with my dad. Things on my mind. Thinking about everything that we had. I know. Cruising in the city, ride slow. Trying to clear my mind for the most. Okay, so right, I hope. Only way I know is when I thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. We gon' get it till it's hard to show. Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Yeah. Look, feel like $1 million, I'm tryna holler. Remembering the days when you said that I was a gunner. I ain't gonna lie when it hit me like real proper. Talking on the phone for some hours, I had to top up. 5-day party, oh what a blast. Them days used to be the good days with my dogs. Now I'm ATL chilling. Look who's back with a soul that's different. I don't need dead weight, show you what's missing. You are only messing with the pictures, not chasing. Funny how they treat you when your love is for the taking. You got the wrong one, must have been mistaken. I ain't even hating, really just jaded off the new number, new phone, who this? I've been trying to turn a new page. they told me keep it 25-8. If they love you, don't you worry about the hate. Gets real when you start to make plays. And that's just the way, and that's just the way, and that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. I'm really in a car, no. I've been working 24/7, no flinch. Ride around the city, ghost ride in a whip. Right now, couldn't get what it is. Right now, I've been hearing new the same. Right now, got me thinking it's just really it. Just a young black man trying to piece to the puzzle, it's a mix. Better cut the talk and put the muzzle on it quick, cause you realer than it is. I ain't gonna lie, we just trying to make it down with a click. Do it for the gram, right here, take a pic. Going ham in the ends while I live. I come alive, how you think I made it here? They wanna see you down, they don't wanna see you clear. I come alive, how you think I made it here? From the heart this time. Yeah. All of these dreams that you done made true. All of these things that you done gave to. Call on me, I'll carry you. There ain't no thing I wouldn't do. Lion, tigers, bears, and all of these things.
Great ball movement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Flames.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a
Here is Edwards. Outside Indra. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Grace. Covered by Evans. Back to Jones. Outside Indra. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Clock at 2. Here's Edwards. And the first thing you notice with marching crew is his size. He is huge.
I heard he weighed in around 300 at the start of this year. He is an absolute unit, but still moves on the court well and provides a gentle touch inside and around the basket.
Pass to Grace. To the inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Flames.
Jay inside. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The pass to Madison. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Grace. Here's Madison. Jones the pass to Madison. Now here's Edwards. Here's Madison. Splitter covering. Now Indra. 4 on the clock. A baseline J. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Flames with the lead. Floats it up for Jay. Day no good. And remember, 2K fans, to tune in 1 hour after the conclusion of this game to our selection show. We'll break down who's in and who's out.
And there are so many teams on the bubble that really someone is going to get left out. Both of these teams seem safe, but some other colleges are going to feel robbed.
Pass to Edwards. To the paint. That's good, and the Flame lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jones.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jay, right side. Lets it go from 14. Now Splitter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. In transition. Here comes Central Valley.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Timeout called, Bay City.
And as fans and broadcasters,
there's 1:34 left here in the first half of basketball.
I think everyone expects the Flames to make it, and regardless of what happens in this game, but they could sure use a win to boost their seeding.
guys, most have them as a 7 or 8 seed with their record. Coming away as Coastal Conference champions, however, might boost them into the 4 seed range. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Erickson. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Dave Zadirko. Down low, Dermanenko lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is where you want to give Vlad the ball. High percentage look right there.
Back to Bishop. Bay City passing it around. Feeds it to Roberts. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the paint. Here's Terminenko. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Shea. And the Flames making a change here. Splitters checked in. Here's Sheldon. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Central Valley.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Pass to Grace. Out to the right wing. Here's Madison. Marceda outside. Passes it to Madison. Here's Terminenko. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
And hey, that was fine defense, but Dorinenko was just committed to capitalizing no matter what.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bay City out in front, up by 3. Welcome back, everyone, to Bay Pavilion, home of the Coastal Conference Tournament Final. Hawks making a change here. Shea with it, working on Zadirko. Left side, Sheldon. Rejected by Dave Zadirko. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Jay.
Well, the Coastal Conference, once again, a strong conference amongst the entire college scene. They're expected to send at least a handful of teams to the tournament.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Edwards. Zadirko controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Sometimes tournament games come down to who wants it more. That time, it's Dave.
Back to Bishop. To the inside. A nice shot by Chase. Chase got 10 points in the game. And as you said about the Coastal Conference, they have a number of teams that could be playing in the tournament a week from now.
Well, there is so much talent at every school. I could see maybe 4 or 5 schools making it in, regardless of what happens the rest of the way between the Flames and the Hawks here.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
There's Marceda, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now the Flames with it. They're on a 19-4 run. A nice shot by Chase.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, Steve, the fans have really bought into the Flames this season.
And rightfully so. This is a very talented team that has been building chemistry for the last 4 seasons. This run is a culmination of a lot of hard work from these kids.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Marceda. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Jones with the bounce pass. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. The pass to Madison. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Bay City leading by 20. Day the pass to Splitter. Back Back to Jay. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. And a big lead here for the Flames. Everything has been working for them, and they're in complete control of this game.
Well, you think they are going to call off the Dogs and rest their starters soon. They have this locked up. No need to risk anything.
No good on that one. Now the Hawks take it the other way. Pass to Madison. To the middle. Here's Grace. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Timeout called, Bay City. And here's Bay City. Outside, Joseph. On the wing, Che. Here's Roberts. It's stolen by Dermonenko. In transition, here comes Central Valley. Pass to Andrews. Edwards against Splitter. Passes it to Andrews. And that's a foul called on Dermonenko. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bay City leading by 20.
Well, as strong as Bay City has been this year, there's even more to like heading forward. A lot of talented underclassmen on this team.
Here's Andrews. Bishop covering. Andrews, no good. Now the pass to Che. The basket good off the assist from Ben Bishop. 16 points for Che. And for Bay City, as you were just saying, this could be the start of a dominant stretch for the school.
And having a four-year player like Che really set the tone for what this school is about. He's been the leader for them this year and has set the school up to succeed in the future.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Andrews. Pass to Dermonenko. 5 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit. The 3 from Joseph. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Central Valley making a switch. And here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. And guys, you look at the Flames and their roster. They expect big things this year.
Yeah, a win here to take the conference would just be the start for them. They have their eyes on a larger goal, which is coming home with a college championship and cutting down those nets. And offensive rebounding is about heart and positioning. There, Joseph used both to capitalize.
Joseph's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss.
Hey, yo, Che. Big rocks, Kobe. I'm going unconscious tonight.
Not even you can go as lead playboy.
That's the way you go out. Proud of you, Che.
Hey, thanks, Coach.
All right.
We're getting that championship this year.
Either way.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we ain't gonna find out until tonight or tomorrow on Porter. I know, it ain't easy watching your brother fall like that, but hey, listen, don't let a moment of darkness take away from what y'all did tonight. This is what we work for, all right? Y'all brought Bay City back. In fact, you might have saved my job. When we find out our seed, we'll get back in the gym and keep this going. All right? All right?
All right.
All right, good. Good job.
Hey, coach is right, y'all. We bled for this. Drew, how much weight you put on last summer?
35 pounds of raw Estonian steel.
35, huh? You must have been training with the Russian Olympians again. Ty, your turnover ratio last year was 1-1. What about now?
3-1. Young CP, steady feeding the greedy.
No doubt. Gonna make one heck of a stay for our major one day. Man, you know who else bled for this? Porter. I mean, the kid had peanut minutes, but he stayed in the gym, grinded, right there beside us, and he never complained, not once. Man, people been telling me I should have gone pro since I got here. But this is what I've been waiting on. Y'all my team. We gonna grind together, guys. This is our time. Now let's do this for our brother Porter. Let's bring it in. Play for Porter on 3. 1, 2, 3, play for Porter!
Moving on to the 7 versus 10 matchup in the West. We've got the Bay City playing. Facing off against the Tri-State Iron.
Let's go cut down some nets. Rack and buster, baby.
In the early stages here, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Now, here's ball.
Hey, there he is. How you feeling, man?
You know me, man. I'm cool.
What'd the doctor say?
Man, torn ACL, PCL, and dislocated patella.
Hey, we got your back, P. It'll take a minute, but you'll be back pulling that weak chamois again in no time.
Boy, stop. You know my sham lethal, cuz.
Yeah, whatever.
Man, appreciate y'all. For real. Spoke with Coach, and he, we decided it'd be best if I, rehab back home, so.
And what you talking about? Medical center is one of the best in the country.
Come on, Che. You and I both know I ain't getting no burn here. Figure out, get my knee right, maybe I could transfer down a level. So.
Transfer? Porter, man, what's going on? This school's your life.
Look, Che, Coach took my scholarship, man.
The man of the hour.
Afternoon, Dr. Horn.
Heck of a performance on Saturday. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you limit distractions. Keep it going, son.
You pulling Porter's scholarship?
That's Jim Porter and me.
Answer the question, Coach.
Hey, watch your tone, okay? I know you're upset. I am too, but there's some things you don't understand.
I mean, it seems pretty simple to me, Coach. You recruit a kid, he gets hurt, and you force him to transfer and bring in somebody better. Coach, does that sound about right?
What? No. Jay, listen to me.
Coach, man, Porter did everything you asked. He's a good kid. All that talk about us being a family and really in the eyes of the school, you know what we are, Coach? We're just entertainment. expecting more from you, Coach.
Hey, son, come here. Hey. Hey, come back here. Uh-huh. Jay, you running with the subs. Uh-huh.
My boy, my boy, my boy. Don't love me like he promised. My boy, my boy, my boy. He ain't a man and sure is ain't honest. My boy's being sassy, and you don't know how that sounds like he's trying to be his father.
Moving on to the 7 versus 10 matchup in the West. We've got the Bay City Flames facing off against the Tri-State Iron.
Let's go cut down some nets.
Crack and buster, baby. Offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Now, here's ball.
Hey, there he is. How you feeling, man?
You know me, man. I'm cool. I'm cool.
What'd the doctor say?
Man, torn ACL, PCL, and dislocated patella.
Hey, we got your back, P. It'll take a minute, but you'll be back pulling that weak sham again in no time.
Boy, stop. You know my sham lethal, cuz.
Yeah, whatever.
Man, appreciate y'all. For real. Spoke with Coach, and he, we decided it'd be best if I, rehab back home, so.
And what you talking about? Medical center is one of the best in the country.
Come on, Che. You and I both know I ain't getting no burn here. Figure out, get my knee right, maybe I could transfer down a level. So.
Transfer? Porter, man, what's going on? This school's your life.
Look, Che, Coach took my scholarship, man.
The man of the hour.
Afternoon, Dr. Horn.
Heck of a performance on Saturday. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you limit distractions. Keep it going, son.
You pulling Porter's scholarship?
That's Jim Porter and me.
Answer the question, Coach.
Hey, watch your tone, okay? I know you're upset. I am too, but there's some things you don't understand.
I mean, it seems pretty simple to me, Coach. You recruit a kid, he gets hurt, and you force him to transfer and bring in somebody better. Coach, does that sound about right?
What? No. Jay, listen to me.
Coach, man, Porter did everything you asked. He's a good kid. All that talk about us being a family and really nice at the school, you know what we are, Coach? We're just entertainment. I expected more from you, Coach.
Hey, son, come here. Hey, come back here. Jay, You running with the subs. Uh-huh.
All right, guys, bring it in. Play for Porter on 3. 1, 2, 3. Play for Porter.
All right, let's go.
So your contention is that athletes, specifically basketball players, have leveraged their marketability to get more bargaining power with ownership?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Not exactly a hard sell for your thesis. I've been your advisor for 4 years. You've never once swallowed your tongue. Out with it.
Kid on my team, Porter Rose.
You act like I don't watch.
You don't even have a TV, East.
How bad was it?
It was bad. I mean, I'm the captain, and I feel like I can't do anything.
You can be heard.
Oh, best believe I gave it to Coach, and I got no problem having words with Dr. Owen either. He is fake as they come.
Don't I know it? When I didn't get tenure last year, you spent 2 months petitioning for me. Rallying students, collecting signatures.
And that didn't even make a difference.
It did to me. That's what kept me going. That's why I'm still here. You know the reason it didn't change anything? It's because I'm expendable. Outside of these gates, no one has a clue who I am. Sometimes words just aren't enough. If you really want them to hear you, you've got to be willing to sacrifice, Jay.
Come on, Gru. Thought we talked about pregame nutrition, big man.
Some things are bigger than the game.
Don't I know? Hey, let me holler at y'all for a sec, fellas. Y'all know how long I've been wanting this, man. But sometimes you gotta put others before yourself, no matter how much it hurts. As your captain, it's what you expect of me, and honestly, it's what I expect of myself. I mean, that's why I can't just sit back and let what happened to Porter just ride. It's not who I am, and as a team, it's not who we are. So in light of Dr. Owen and Coach's actions, I'm not gonna be playing today, fellas. Look, man, I know y'all heated, and I will be too, but like Gru said, man, some things are bigger than ball.
Nah. You not shooting Eva all week. We brothers, Shay. They want to do Porter dirty, they gonna feel us. They gonna feel all of us.
I can't let you do that, Ty. Look, I'm a senior. They can't do nothing to me, man, but y'all got y'all whole futures ahead of y'all, right? And y'all been rocking with me this far? This school? Nah, man, this whole country will know that I speak for everybody in here, right?
All right, let's go. Jay, if you get the tip time, come on, get changed, let's go.
I can't do that, Coach.
Excuse me? Whatever points you think you're making, son, now is not the time. You are the captain of this team. Better act like it.
I believe I am, Coach.
Oh. All right. Ty, take the team out.
All right, fellas, let's do this.
Come on, Ty. All right. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take it down court small. There you go. There you go. Go up. Go up. Ah, come on, Gru. You gotta spike that, man. I told him not to eat that burrito. I'm sorry, fellas.
Forget that. Just because we lost, don't make it a bad decision. Feel me?
Che, Coach said you were being held out for a violation of team rules. Care to comment?
The only violation is on our coach and our school president when they violated the fate that we as a team had in our athletic department when they forced my friend Porter Rose to transfer.
So you're being penalized for speaking up?
It was a choice.
You chose to sit out.
I chose to stand up. Thank you.
Hey, it's your boy Jesus Nice and the Kid Mero, and we're back here with our homie Che. How's it going, man?
Good, good.
That's right, Che Z in the building, just giving the rock. Listen, man, what's the response been like online?
Both sides. And everybody got the hot take, but you can't please them all.
True.
Listen, you try to please them all, you're gonna go crazy. Stay true to Che. That's how I stay true to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I go in my basement, I lock in with my 2K on my 72-inch TV and maybe a big burrito on my belly and ignore all phone calls.
That's right. Self-care is important, brother. I respect that move.
Thank you. You know, the only thing important to me right now is talking mad smack on a headset to some kid named Dimitri in Athens. Like, fam, I got your IP address. Cross me up one more time, I'm taking out you, your mother, whatever's left of the Acropolis, early.
Until you find out he's related to Giannis, and homie got like 38 brothers.
That's real. I want no smoke with them.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, is anybody coming at you real hard though on the social media tip? You know what I mean? Trying to get at you?
Yeah, but you know what? I try to stay away from the social media stuff. Honestly, really, I just wanted to help out my teammate, man. And I feel like our school was way better than the way they treat him. Real talk.
I mean, you? Yeah, the school? But hey, yo, keep repping for us, man. Keep that fist up, you know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
That's right, man. Keep putting on for all the scrubs out here. Yo, up next, what do turtles keep in their shell? 4 experts weigh in.
I think pennies.
Probably like a crock pot.
You were 3 months from graduating, Che. This is insane.
No, what's insane is that my mother got death threats. I can't stay here.
Che, look at me. Look at me. Okay. I know this is hard, but by dropping out, you are letting them win.
They already won, Issa. Porter's no closer to getting his scholarship back and half the school hates me. Look, I'm not saying I regret it, right? Because I don't. But I'm not gonna stay on the campus. They don't even want me here.
So all the work you've done, you're just gonna throw it away?
Throw it away? You think me getting a diploma from a man who doesn't even respect me somehow makes this all worthwhile?
Yes, I do. It's a diploma.
I don't care about no diploma.
So now what?
Nah, it gets real. You know, 3 years ago, it wasn't even a question that I was gonna get drafted. Not a question, but now. And you know what's funny? Every year, my numbers kept on improving, yet my stock just kept on dropping, man. Honestly, Issa, I don't even know where to begin.
You know, I don't know jack about basketball. But I damn sure know research. And we'll figure this out.
I'm gonna go home and get my mind right.
My boy, my boy, my boy. promised. My boy, my boy, my boy. He ain't a man and sure is plain honest. My
Tighten that elbow, kid.
Whoa, what's up, Kimber? What you doing in town, man? I thought you had a sickness tomorrow.
Just checking up on you. How you holding up?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, just waiting on a call, I guess.
I know how it is. Tournament ends, suddenly everything starts to get real. But yo, you got somebody helping you out?
Yeah, my advisor from school, she got it.
Yo, real talk, Che. What you did, standing up for your boy like that, not a lot of players, shoot, not a lot of people put themselves out there like that.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, fam.
Ready for these skates?
Man, what up?
Call me with a bow, huh? You about that life?
My bad, fam. Just got a little wound up, I guess.
I know you said you got someone checking for you, but if you need that link to my agent, just say the word.
Hey, can't hurt, right? All right, okay, what?
Bet.
Well, holler at you.
Jay? Zach Bailey, man. Good to meet you. Big fan.
All right, sorry, man.
What? Expecting someone who shaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, my mom says that I'll appreciate the baby face later, but right now I'm still single and getting carded at movie theaters, so I'm working on that James Harden thing, you know? So, pre-draft. Anxious?
Yeah, but you know what? It's time.
Fair enough. Damn right. Well, I'm just gonna be level with you. The NBA execs are a little anxious about your decision to stay in school, and you couple that with your demonstration, and let's just say taking a flyer on an unproven 18-year-old starts to look a little bit more appealing.
What happens to drafting someone who's, mature, who can actually come in and contribute?
Yeah, fair enough. But look, in this racket, potential will always reign supreme. But don't worry about it. We still got a chance, okay? I'm just trying to let you in on the perception that's out there. But I do want to kick your ear about your little situation with your advisor.
Who, Issa?
Yeah.
Oh, she just helping me out. I trust Issa.
Okay. Well, did she have anything to do with your decision to stay in school or sit out that game?
What are you getting at?
All I'm saying is, if you and I want to try and make it into the league, I can't have anyone else in your ear.
Okay, so what do I tell her?
Well, Che, you're a professional now. You say thank you and goodbye. I gotta go. I'm double parked in a handicap.
Flight leaves at 4. They put the players up in the Renaissance, but I've got a cousin in Virginia Beach, so I'm good. Che, you good?
Yeah. Issa, I met with an agent back home.
That's good. You like them?
Yeah, I mean, he's legit. He reps some real dudes.
You want me to follow up?
Nah, you know, it's not necessary. Issa, look, I appreciate everything you've done for me, you know that. But I think I'm cool now, Issa. You know, I don't want you wasting your time.
Oh. All right.
You're not mad, right?
Of course not. I won't lie. You know, I was excited to dip my toe in, you know. So you sure this agent knows what he has in you? I mean, you're so much more than basketball.
Yeah, he knows, most definitely.
All right, then. Hey, Che. Promise me one thing. You won't ever bend. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, so let's talk strategy. Don't overthink the testing. Consider it a dry run for the NBA's official combine in Chicago. And that is the goal this week, okay? Get that invite.
Cool.
Excuse me, Che.
Yeah.
Could I get your autograph?
Sure. What's your name, kid?
Tony.
Tony. Hey, Tony, who's your favorite player?
Spider Mitchell?
Oh, that's some scary talent right there. Spider is a beast.
Yeah, but he's not revolutionary like my guy here. Remember that.
Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome, kid. Donovan Mitchell? The new D-Wade?
Yeah, reach for the stars, land on the moon. Where is that waitress? I'm about to go ape in this Yelp review. Decent, but numbers are overrated anyway. I mean, KD couldn't bench 185 once. You think he's losing sleep over it? Actually, he may be, but he's a different type of cat. Look, Che, if you want this combine nod, you're gonna have to perform in these scrimmages. Stay within yourself, but be vocal. We're selling you as a locker room guy, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Hey, what did the left eye say to the right eye?
What?
Between you and me, something smells. Huh? Isn't that stupid?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad, yeah.
I know, look. Tim Duncan used to have his strength coach tell him a joke before every game, keep him loose. Just relax, Jay, and leave it all out there on the wood. Gotcha.
My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like he promised. My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like he promised.
Just another day on the wood, boss. How you gotta look at it?
Yeah, well, maybe for you. How many scouts you think made out to Montana to check on me, huh?
Don't listen to him, Jonas. Jay ain't got no worries. This don't pan out, Adam Silver probably mention him himself. Poster boy for principal.
That's funny, Onyx. Well, I'd rather be the boy getting posted if it means I'm making a squad, you feel me?
What's up, fellas?
Hey. Whoa, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, a lot of history in this locker room, man. Yeah, check this out. Take a look at this. You know, I'm from Arkansas. Youngest of 12. My dad worked in a mill. Nothing special about the way we grew up, just poor folks. Sure some of you guys can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
You know, coming out of high school, I was only 6'1", 150 pounds, wet. I only received one offer, Central Arkansas, and that was to be the team manager. But something happened. Between my freshman and my junior year, I caught inches. Yeah, I was 6'7" and starting to feast on cats. But this ain't no Duke. This Central Arkansas. My coach is going crazy, going broke, calling all over, trying to get scouts just to come check me. But my senior year, a man named Marty Blake. Marty was known as the super scout for the NBA. He's helped out a lot of people like myself, John Stockton, Ben Wallace. He got us each into the Portsmouth invite, which changed our lives. If you want it bad enough, if you're willing to sacrifice, it will find you. I got 6 of those to prove it.
Special occasion, I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. And mine don't ever get extinguished.
Thank you.
Hey, there he is, Elche. You know AW?
Not personally.
But he's heard of me.
Got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life, look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.
I remember now. I think you're on that French under-18 team that we wrecked at the World Cup.
I was, of course. I was 14 at the time. And yeah, we are in the same draft class. I guess some do require extra seasoning, huh?
Experience is an asset. School that taught you that, playboy.
Library card is free. My sweat is nuts.
Okay, well, you two are gonna be workout partners and roommates. That'll be fun, right? So come over here and I'm gonna show you what the next 12 weeks of your life is gonna be like. Okay? Movie time. 3 months, guys. 3 months dedicated to the game you live for. Is that too much to ask?
No, sir.
No. Cool. Great. That's what I thought. Okay, let's move on to the schedule. Hey, Dean. How do you do the... Oh, there's a button actually called calendar. Oh, great. So, official Combine invites go out the first week of May. If you're both invited, we'll go out to Chicago on the 16th. After that, we'll be arranging some private workouts with interested teams up until draft week. And then, Summer League. But for now, for the next 3 weeks, you guys are gonna be in the gym. Your food is gonna be delivered to your apartment. Now, I don't need to tell you how quick perception can turn. You're gonna find the road is real treacherous if you find yourself fighting for a job in Summer League, understand? Okay, now, let's talk social media. All right? I mean, I get it. You're young guys. If you want to post something, get your trainer to send you some workout footage. I'm sure people would be stunned to find out that dudes who get paid 9 figures actually work on their craft. Okay. Any questions for me?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. Feel that? That's the anxiety, all right? Use it. Let it fuel you. I mean, Jesus, look at me. I'm sweating like a fat kid at a candy shop. Speaking of, I'm gonna get some popsicles. You want some? We have a whole ton.
Nah, I'm good. No, I'm good.
All right, well, I'm gonna make a dent.
Made a little extra.
Thanks.
Who's your squad?
It was the Hornets, but Toom is a mentor. Lily thought she's been playing with teams in my draft range. Milwaukee, Washington, New York.
Smart. Get used to the rosters and rotations.
Where does he think he will end?
All over the map right now. Second round or undrafted unless I put in some serious work. It shouldn't have to be that hard. What?
Nothing. Thought your teammates was a victim, that's all. I mean, you act like you know what will happen.
I didn't really think about it.
Well, my father used to say, an educated man is a calculating one. If you don't regret it, own it.
Hey, you're a pretty blunt dude.
I'm French. Come on, pick a team that could actually use you.
All right. Man, this is dope.
Wow. Hey, check that out.
Oh, yeah. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, Stacy Gibraltar. I'm your trainer for the next couple months. Just because you don't scoff doesn't mean you're enlightened. Fact is, over the next few weeks, you will despise me. And come July, hopefully, we'll be lifelong friends. We'll meet here every morning at 6 to prepare for the combine. After lunch, you hit the court. Have you received your first week's supply of food and supplements?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not the Army, fellas. Loosen those shoulders. Make sure you follow the instructions exactly as they're written. Otherwise, you'll just be wasting your time in here. Stretch out, boys.
Yes, ma'am. All right. She's real. She's real.
Replenish. Catch.
Oh, man, that was good.
How'd they do?
They finished, so better than some.
Better than some. That's not really the report card I was hoping for. Guys, funny story. There's actually a kid 2 years ago who had to change his shorts about halfway through his first workout with Stacy.
What? That's foul, man.
Yeah, I know. It was gross. Anyway, he didn't really get drafted. I think he's in Uruguay now. Not really sure why I told you that story. What was this, 50? 15. Okay, weird. Okay, AW, you can chill. And, Che, I need you neat and tidy because we have a meeting in an hour.
A meeting with who?
Who knows, man? Come see.
Come on, Bailey.
Later, Stacy.
Bye, Zach.
My back, Stacy.
Bonne chance.
Whew. Hey, you want to tell me what we're doing here?
Not particularly.
Mav will see you now.
Great.
You mean with Maverick Carter?
Yeah, man. Act natural.
Guys, look, unless we're talking real partnership, we're not going to be interested. I won't be able to get LeBron to move off his couch unless it's equity. So thanks. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Have a seat.
It's all good. So look, Mav handles all of LeBron's marketing and off-court opportunities. Community work, the film, TV, the Beats deal, and of course, the lifetime contract with Nike.
Hey, how do y'all know each other?
Z and I go back a ways being in this business, but the thing I appreciate about Z, besides being a great agent, is he really lets his players grow and make their own decisions.
See that? 10 out of 10 review. I gotta add that to my Yelp page.
So look, Che, look, I like you. Bron does too. But here at Uninterrupted, what we focus on is really giving athletes a voice, really giving them a platform to become more than an athlete.
Hey, tell him what you told me on the phone.
Look, I know you're focused on the draft, and that's the right thing, because that's most important to you, but we've talked to a couple brands, and they're interested.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. They saw what you did at Bay City, and most importantly, they're interested in your story. But look, before you get excited, you got to realize one thing. These aren't like super rich deals that are going to change your life. And there's nothing wrong with taking these short deals along the way, as long as you don't sacrifice the long money.
Yeah, see, look, Che, in the grand scheme of things, these guys are putting down loose change to tie you up for like a couple years. Now, if you flame out, that's the cost of doing business. But if you blow up, they just got Fifth Avenue product for Canal Street prices.
And right now, you're hot. But along the way, you have to figure out what type of player you think you're going to be. Forget what Z thinks or what I think. What do you think you're going to be? Do you think you're going to be all-pro and all-star? Or do you end up overseas? But you really got to focus on getting to that second contract, because that becomes life-changing.
So, you thinking about what Mav said?
Mm-hmm. Got any wisdom for me, Mr. Super Agent?
Well, in my opinion, it never hurts to listen, but I'm not you. I can't tell you what kind of player you'll become.
Let's hear him out then.
Okay, I'll set it up.
Yo.
Che.
Carl, what up, bro?
What up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Just trying to get this work in.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Oh, come on. Listen, I could give you the whole spiel about Gatorade's lab, tech, products, and history, but let's be real. What have you been drinking at every single camp, at every game, at every part since you could dribble the rock?
Gatorade.
Exactly, and what's your flavor?
Citrus cooler, man. Long live.
Exactly. Hey, listen, pretenders can never compete with the original, and that's just facts.
Hey, bro, that was a pretty slick pitch you got there.
Right? And I didn't even have to use the like Mike bit.
You know what's going on here?
Je ne sais absolument rien.
Do what?
Woo! Cheat day, boys! Celebrate!
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that both of you just got your official invites to the 2019 NBA Combine.
Yes!
Yes, you've earned it, Che. Good job. You I wasn't too worried about. I mean, look, you may already know this, but you're being brought up to Chicago for some interviews and measurements. No scrimmages, no testing. No sense in jeopardizing your stock at this point. In fact, just do a few good team workouts, and who knows, you may even move up a few more spots.
But, see, I'm not afraid of competing.
I know, AW. Look, it's not about pride, okay? There's just no upside at this point. Rest, show him you're the big dog in a bit. You, on the other hand, Che, just, look, put up some decent numbers, do well in the scrimmage, and you never know, right? Like guys like, Levine, Siakam, I mean, they all flew up the boards after Chicago. This could be your time. I mean that. Speaking of Chicago, enjoy the deep dish, gentlemen. Personally, I'm not a fan, but bon appetit. French. All right.
My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like he promised. My boy, my boy, my boy, he ain't a man and sure is plain honest. My boy's being sassy, and you don't know how that sounds like he's trying to be his father. My boy's an ugly crier, but he says that he lied. By that I mean he said he changed. My boy, my boy, don't lie like he promised. Alright, dude. My boy, my boy, my boy.
check up, check up.
Stop me! 1 to 5.
Check up. Let's go get this win.
Just heating up. 1-6.
Check up.
Oh, hit that! Hey, yo, right here. Oh, that's all day. 1-7.
Check up.
Shoot that! Cut through! Hey, I'm open! Ow! $7-3.
Check up. Keep your head up.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Feeds to Stevens.
I call Mercy.
Calm down. I'm just here for a wellness check on your roommate.
He's in his room. Probably starting his headshot.
Ice is your friend. Hey, you decent?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. People want a piece of you. It's exhilarating.
Just so you know, I got working on set. All right, Ingram, Ball, Kuzma. It was a serious run.
I'm sure it was. But playing pickup without purpose does you no good right now. You think Harden improves his game by running at the Drew? No, he does the real work in the shadows and he puts it to work later on.
Come on, Stace. It was one day. And it was a freaking movie. How many opportunities like that am I gonna get?
More than your shot of being drafted by an NBA franchise, tell you that much. Che, I'm not trying to be a hater, all right? I respect you. I know it feels like the beginning of a very long road. But if things go wrong, that phone's gonna go silent real quick. Trust me.
What you doing out here?
I'm sick. You?
I couldn't sleep. Combine got me bugging, man. Lucky you don't have to worry about it.
You're right. You're right. Then again, I'm not getting endorsements. All film offers.
What, you jealous?
Nah, man. Just saying. We're both blessed.
Yeah.
Mama, there goes that man who took a stand. What's good, Mr. 30 for 30?
Birdie? I didn't see your name on the list.
Yeah, late edition, bruh. You know, a few caps opted out, so here I am, surviving.
Hey, I think we the only two who made it from pit.
Yeah, so you know we gotta put on for the doggies that fell off, right?
No doubt. Yeah.
You know, a lot of the general managers and scouts that are here at this combine, they've had disappointing seasons. But what they see out here, Steve, is hope.
They see who's up next. And obviously, like you said it, Kevin, it's the who's who of basketball that are evaluating all these young men.
There are so many great players here. There are so many wonderful stories. But the one that's probably been the most captivating has been about Che. We know what he did. He sat out the tournament to support a teammate. I think the scouts are not only interested in what he can do on the floor, but finding out, is this really what he's like? Is he this kind of an unselfish team guy?
Kevin, look, I love Che. I love his desire. I love what he stands for. But let's face it right now, he's a four-year guy who could have came out in 2016. They are wondering, the question mark is his desire and commitment. Over these next few days, he has a chance to really impress these scouts.
There's a lot here on the table for him, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Fun to watch, Kevin. I'm ready.
I am too.
Shoot that, Jay. Nice shot, Jay. Nice shot, Jay.
okay?
You tell me. You saw the numbers?
Well, no one's asking you to prom, that's for sure. Well, look, real scouts trust the eye test. Composure and leadership go a long way in these scrimmages. Just play loose, do you.
Bat screen.
Hey, watch him!
Hey, I'm just gonna act surprised like everybody else. We did it! I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could. Nah, for real. We ball for real. Can't fall for real. Up so long, got folk thinking I'm tall for real. I give the spill, then break the mill. Used to walk around with a big old head, little bill. Here we go now, oh my. On the road like roll tight, but I'm with them bulldogs. They been here the whole time. How could I just cross sides? Never gonna get off sides. Making power moves together, no electric slide. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Need a mop, I'm dripping fluid. Why the world so short, we knew it. On the track like Carl Lewis. Think about that Wonderland. Made it out of Afghanistan. Don't want
mama, we gon' get a couple bands. I'm out here working while you posting on the ground. I don't need no one to tell me what I am. I just wing it and then still follow the plan. Got it me, I don't lose. I got things I'ma do. I don't need no excuse. They gon' copy the flow like Kinko's. I'm not green to the game like CeeLo. Just my team didn't need no cheat code. I'ma go back to my people like we did it.
I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it. And see the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could. Nah, for real.
I hope with the highest of hopes that I never have to go back to the and my days of dealing with. So I only spit fire and so later on you can go quote my lines to your people and folk. And they say that boy be spitting that pressure. And he smart as a professor. Yes sir. Don't dress him. Sitting right next to a book and a ballad of you better use one time for the freedom of speech. Two time for the right to hope. Just give to the fifth of the close your mouth and pray to your Jesus. That's why, cause it's a lie. So I stay holy and high. May never get rich, but I never, cause I made it here by and by. My,
y'all. A couple times I took my eyes off the prize, y'all. I know a few people pray for my y'all. But like cream, I had to rise, I had to rise.
Hello?
Welcome back, homie.
Matt?
Yeah, it's me. I got somebody who wants to meet you.
I just walked in the door. I got a workout at 6.
Just an invitation, no pressure, but I'll take you to the spot. Later.
Jay, I'm Jessie Ashear with Jordan Brand.
Hey.
Have a seat. It's nice to finally meet you. You have no idea how long I've been chasing this meeting.
Really? I mean, I never considered myself a hard guy to get in touch with.
Well, I'm not the type to just slide into the DMs. I like to be insured from a trusted source. Guess I'm old school.
That's what's up.
Listen, Jay, I know we're all busy, so I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Maverick told me this is your first shoe meeting.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna try to force you into making any sort of decision tonight. I know you'll want to sit with other brands.
I mean, well...
It's fine, Jay. I understand the game. And I understand my competitors will trot out bigger and more important faces than mine. Again, the game. But the reason I'm comfortable sitting here without all the bells and whistles is because I already know we are the only brand that will work with the real Che.
Any brand I work with will get the real me.
Well, they'll sign the real you. They won't work with the real you. The real Che. We're not afraid of your voice or giving you a platform to use it.
You know, what if I just want to focus on ball? Leave all the other stuff in college, you know?
Ray Allen, Michael Finley. We've worked with plenty of guys whose game does the talking. We'll respect whatever approach you want to take with your career on and off the court. But make no mistake, you've already made a mark on modern sports, Jay. You're not just an athlete, you're an icon. Anyone can buy a pair of our shoes. Icons are the only ones who get paid to wear them.
Thank you. Mark? What's up, man?
Hey, man. Did you ever sit this close before?
No, sir. I mean, I've sat on the bench before, but this is a little different.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, make sure you get to know these courtside season ticket holders once the season starts. You know the reality, man. Clock runs out on everybody, but with these folks, if you play your cards right, they'll be there to help you with the transition.
Okay, cool.
I gotta tell you, when I first bought the Mavs, the media, they called me the tech guy. They thought I was out of my mind. And I guess can't blame them. I mean, I just paid more for the Mavs than any team ever, and we were the laughingstock of the NBA.
We're not laughing anymore.
Maybe not quite as loudly, but I gotta tell you what I learned, Che. When you have a little bit of success and a lot of money, people listen to every word you say. They may even think you're a genius. But anyways, I still get nervous before every single tip-off, so I'm gonna go back in the tent, I'll blow off some steam.
All right,
see you
cool.
again.
It's nice to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you too, Che.
Cool.
Yo, Shay, thought that was you lamping courtside. Ain't seen you since USA trials, right?
JJ, what's up, man? Yeah, I miss those days.
Glad I ran into you. I just wanted to get in your ear about Under Armour. Thought about a merch deal at all?
Hey, not too much, but I'm open.
Cool, cool. It's funny, man. You get in the league, think you've made it, that's when it all really starts. Think people got expectations in college ball, just wait. So look, I ain't gonna blow smoke, but I spoke to corporate. I told them they should bring you on.
Are you serious? Hey, good looking out, man.
We're building something, Che. On the court and in the community. Havoc I was rocking this year is serious. Traction was crazy, too.
All right. What about that signature?
Patience, bruh.
Hey, you keep baptizing dudes in the lane, it's gonna happen.
We'll see. They had me in some dope exclusives this year, though. Motor City all day.
Them things are fresh.
Thanks, man. But I'm telling you, come ride with us, and once Steph retires, we'll be carrying that torch.
I don't know, man. Steph is a sideboard. That J's gonna be wet till he's 60.
Man, please don't say that.
I'm just bugging. Hello?
Little birdie tells me you're hearing sneaker pitches?
What time is it, Z?
It's 4:30. I only need like 3 hours of sleep.
Dude, you're like a freaking vampire.
Yes, look, if you want to take meetings, let's meet with everybody, okay? A lot of new players in the game. You got Puma, Lanning, Reebok's making a push. You gotta let me set this up.
All right, whatever, man. Look, just don't bother me until daylight, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Dude.
My girl soft and shaped like a strawberry.
Yo, them Freddy Kruegers is tight, right?
Man, these are dope. How much?
Man, no clue, Che.
Man, you Jerry Lorenzo, fear of God.
Yeah, you Che that dude.
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you, man.
You too.
Your agent didn't tell you I was coming by?
Nah, you know, he said somebody from Nike, but I thought it was gonna be a sales rep, not you.
Oh, man, I heard it was you, and I had to make the trip, bruh.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
You know I copped a knockoff pair of your Van collabs freshman year.
Haha, I gotta send you the authentics, bruh.
You serious?
Yeah, I got you, man. No problem, man. More importantly, I gotta get you in them new Fear of Gods.
Man, that Nike collab is fire.
Oh, thanks so much, man. You know, that thing was built on pure conviction, man. That thing came straight from the heart, straight from the soul. You know, I had the choice to either color up an Air Force One and put my spin on it, or work with Nike to propose something new to the world.
And that something new is very successful, bro.
And that's why I asked to sit with you, man. You know, swimming against the tides, you know, it ain't easy, man, but that's where greatness is born. You look at Allen Iverson, man. That guy came into the league and they had to change the rules because of him. Put in a dress code, you know?
Right.
I just came to say, man, that the way that Nike believed and embraced me, I believe they'll do the same for you. And you just gotta ask the question to yourself, man. Are you in this to play the game or disrupt it?
Sir. There he is, ready to rap. So,
What up, Spider? Most definitely.
you know, Mom's, man, she can't stop talking about you, man.
You gonna toss that up for the spike like that?
Nah, I meant that she's talking about you staying in school and standing up for your teammates, man.
For sure, man. I respect what you do off court too, bro. Showing up to fans' barbecue, paying for the iPhones. Big homie is a saint of Salt Lake.
Yeah, man. Mom still got me trying to further my education, though. You know, GCDS, baby. The least I can do is finish my degree.
I respect that, man. One question, though.
What's up?
What comes first? Degree or MVP?
Gotta get that hardware, bro. But don't tell her that. So what you think of the Dons, bro?
Hey, man, those joints are fresh.
Determination over negativity. Kind of resonates, don't it?
I think I'm gonna get it tatted on my forehead.
Don't do that, bro. I own the copyright. I got mad lawyers now. Look, Shay, You already know Adidas has a serious stable. Thing is, we each got our own lane. You know, I'm low-key, driven. Dame's always keeping it 100 with the fans. KP is straight hilarious, man. And Harden's just the beard, right?
Hey, super fly like a hoop.
Facts. Point is, if you sign with us, you're not just another dude on the roster. You're Shea. You control your message, and that's real power.
All right, I got a question for you. If I sign with you guys, you gonna let me get the keys to the range?
No.
Come on, man. I thought we was boys.
I'll spare you the legalese. They're all pretty much the same thing with a performance escalator if you make the rookie team or the all-star game, etc. Any of these jump out at you?
Honestly, all of them. I feel like whoever I go with, I'm disrespecting someone else. It's not like I had random suits pitching me.
Okay. There's no friendship between the lines, Jay. You know that. This is business. And look, all of those guys realize that you have to do what's best for you. Come on, man. This is the best part. Free gear, free shoes. Smile. Come on.
What do you think, Z?
Well, I'm your agent. I'm not your girlfriend. I just set the table and go over the finer points of the deal. But, you know, you're the one who's got to be comfortable with the decision. Did anyone go out of their way to talk to you? Who do you feel you can grow with? There are no bad options on this table. That's the truth. Okay, let's talk NBA workouts. You are not doing any head-to-heads, yeah? Just interviews and drills. And if we get a guarantee from a top 15, we'll probably just shelf you until the draft.
Okay, c'est bon.
You, my friend, you have some tough choices. Okay, yes, there are a lot of teams coming in, but you are competing against dudes that are above you and below you. So this is a great opportunity for you to move up, but you could just as easily slide. Plus, you got to consider fatigue. I mean, Che, these are some serious workouts. You try to hit too many of them, you could wear down.
I hope with the highest of hopes that I never have to go